Howdy.
Howdy.
How is it going? I feel like I'm missing or forgetting something. But it's just me all week.
That's my world altogether, that is.
Probably have to reset.
What have we got here?
Okay.
A necro. Blimey, necro, illusionist. It's like one of them group things with actual peoples.
Did any of you guys try out the beta for the stuff coming Tuesday?
No, haven't been across at all, no.
Oh, I'm excited.
What's the gear like?
The solo stuff seems to be the same. The end of Heroic 2, I don't know. The challenge, which I don't know if is an entire different zone, or if it's the last few mobs in Heroic 2, is good. I think it is. It's up to 390, I think. For the challenge. Everyone gets a brand new blue adornment that goes on your neck if you have a connection neck, or it goes on your charm if you don't. And new collections and stuff.
Haven't finished the old collections yet.
Me either.
Yeah, so the old collections give you the neck piece that'll let you put it on there at like a free slot. But the new collections, so the new Adorn is a blue clicky and gives you a bunch of recursive points. But if you click it, it gives you the amount that it already gave you plus 5% for every collection you complete of the new collections, not the current ones. That's good.
Complete new collections and not have to have finished all the old ones, essentially.
Yeah, I think so. Because they're still moaning about it because people use their alts to cheese it and get them finished. I already need to, and there's some collections I cannot finish. They seem to think it's the new collections. Or maybe see what it's
Aside.
and plus the words will be amazing. I don't know how they're going to try and nerf that.
Wards are they?
Oh yeah. But they're not going to be capped by the 2 point billion cap at the moment, 32 bit. So they're completely uncapped.
So Charlie becomes Uber again. More.
Uber
She's already Uber.
Want to retire my Mystic as a result.
They seem to be crazy. I think. What's it said now? Yeah, anything that works is going to be insane.
Noticed quite a few defilers. Seems to be quite popular.
I found out today that I was missing a really good AA point because I can't read. Ah, phone.
On the bridge.
Just so you know, Cherry, on in Elite, mana flow is only single target.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know that. That's probably changing often. I think like that.
Try to remember the spell.
I was getting. What is that? Rainfall Chanter Greatly.
That you should be using.
Probably quite a few of them.
Yes, the rainfall stuff
Savannah, I think, is one
is
of them.
Yeah,
relatively
probably.
poo.
Sorry, I nearly run too far then. You know, let's say it.
Nice. Go, go, go!
So based on what you're saying,
Choo choo!
it basically dwarfs all the gear from expansion.
Yeah, but it's likely that the stuff that you need to get it will have to be closer to it. I think the combat mitigation in the challenge zone or the end of the Roaring 2 zone, that's the good part, is super. Like almost undoable still. You'll have to get some stuff from the new raid zone. So there's one new raid zone coming that's from tier 1 to tier 6 or something. Like from easy to hard. It's all 7 mobs in it. And then there's the what's it called? Oh, then there's going to be a harder one release that's just hiding. I don't think they're releasing raid zones. But all the raid zones, even the new one, is supposed to have much more.
What's with the chanter?
Even the new easy one.
Okay. Spend any more games.
Oh, definitely.
Which means more transmuting, doesn't it? Really.
God damn it. We're curing in the freaking other thing hits. And again. Worst timing.
See the
Could have been worse.
new icon for this new buff I got, but I can't find it. I don't know what it looks like yet. Or if it even has a buff. It mightn't even show up in the bar. And they gave a... They say that Vancouver, that's Canada, First Soon is out next month.
I used to love
May
the
24th.
Varsu. That was an awesome zone.
May 24th, yeah, that's good. I reckon it's going to be a very busy server.
I definitely will be looking.
Oh, yeah.
The one thing I'll always remember about Varsu is that is where the level 25 fighter spell rescue master goes.
That's correct. I remember that. It's a long time ago, though.
Long time ago.
Bing bong. Hailstorm.
Have I got the same
In tank stuff.
quest as you guys? So I might still have last week's, you know. But it
Part
should be
2.
the same, shouldn't it? I mean, it should be part 2, heroic 1.
Yeah.
Let's go to the vampire place and work backward.
Okay.
Let's scoot up to the door.
So caverns first, yeah.
Yeah.
Caverns of
Liking
the
these zones.
Forsaken.
I think they've done a really good job on this expansion.
I don't know, do I prefer these ones or last expansion zone?
Last expansions were pretty awesome, weren't they?
There's some cool parts last expansion. Yeah.
Sorry,
And I
didn't
think-
like that.
Well met.
Yeah, the Varshir race did it for me. I thought that was a really nice touch.
Oh, we lost. Let's wait for it to come back.
Just a heads up, I'll have to go downstairs probably in a couple of minutes just to pick up a pizza.
Okay.
Friday night pizza.
I can only imagine living in a place that people delivered food.
Someday they may deliver there. They're talking about drone deliveries, aren't they? So maybe that would work.
Oh yeah. All the farmers be out with shotguns here, I know it. What's that? I don't know. There's food on it.
That's just going to be so funny because they're going to lose a lot of technical hardware, aren't they?
No, probably.
Oh look, honey, we got a pizza and it comes with a free drone. What's
Yeah. It's like McDonald's. An adult Happy Meal.
You'd have to make a drone with a snowplow on it for you, Carrie.
Something was breaking up there.
No, that was an interesting noise, wasn't it?
So you'd have to make a. They'd have to make a drone with a snowplow on it for you.
Well, it's not too much here at the moment.
They could use that new DJI search and rescue drone, whatever it's called. The it's the Maverick 40. It's pretty awesome. Rain, snow, everything.
Oh, have we lost the tank? Right, is it?
Did you ever watch Home Improvements?
Oh,
TV
Tim Allen, of course.
series.
Yeah.
You could just imagine Tim the Toolman Sailor, you know, with the drone. The new Binford 3000. Where the fuck is it, drone?
Greetings, not a chat. Dirge, my.
We're at work there.
How goes Antonio Bale?
Let's call it one of the civil rescue, civil defense in Ireland are owned by the army, and so they had a really spanky, fancy drone, and it took off to do its search and rescue. And when the motors just fell straight off, well, it didn't fell off, it flew off without the drone. It came straight down like that. It was an expensive drone.
Not too shabby. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Go, go, go. Oh, it is a raid night. Oh, nice, nice. That's a good way to end the week, isn't it? Well, assuming the raid goes well, of course. Tank's gone. He's out of here. Oh no, it wasn't Tank. Yeah, no raiding in my immediate future, but at least for the past couple of weeks, and obviously today, Friday nights for me, or Friday evenings, has definitely been heroic evenings, so
When
for me that's a nice change of pace.
when you start it, another like brand new, like zero, right?
Yeah, yeah.
They don't let it- I don't remember. It's been so long since the first weekend.
At least until the Varsoon server launches. Ooh. Shiny I need.
Free to play on it, I don't think. It'll be
Yeah,
members
that's
only.
what's normal.
This is H1 at the moment.
I'm Skip. In the pond.
Heck is he? It's typical. I frickin' chose to go towards the other two. Okay, that fight wasn't quite so smooth. Stupid random cures.
Yeah,
New
when
update
it
next
was
week.
on
Yeah, indeed,
Riverdale
yeah.
server, that was pretty good.
I'm hoping I
enjoyed
get
it.
to try
You
it.
have to do all the content. You know, all the HQs and, yeah, everything.
Was Riverdale the first one of those?
I mean, for
I think
any
it was.
if there's any solo content in them, which we think there's going to
Sure
be,
whether
then I should be able to
Riverdale
at least do
was
that.
before or after Kaladin. But they seem to get it to level 20, level 80 or 90, and then they shut it down. To get through.
Maybe the free to play, not the free to play, the trade part of this will make it a bit more popular.
Yeah, it's a bit of a misnomer, that free trade, because not everything is freely tradable. A lot of it is heirloom and no trade. I found that with Rivervale, you still had to work quite hard to get your gear. And people were just, you know, everything was like buttons, because you had to make your own plan.
It's going to be like Isle of Refuge then.
Yeah, it's that with the.
Yeah.
Put you on the or not.
So you're not able to transfer characters over there. You've got to make a brand new character. You're not allowed to take any plan. You're not allowed, you know what I mean? You've got to start really right from the very get-go.
I just hope they don't find any exploits. That kind of killed the last one. Was that the PvP server? I don't remember now.
I've not really had a look at any of the new content on the beta server either, so I don't really know what it's. That was a shiny I missed. Damn it. I was going to say I don't really know what it's about, other than the whole the title that was the name of the update from the producer's letter.
I saw you guys look in, but I can't. I'm just looking for it.
Oh, hang on. We're in combat now.
It came back to you.
I'll let you know when we're out.
Yeah,
Oh, you're
I've heard the new Blue Adorn is meant to be pretty good.
Lovely. I like to assist. Not there's another mob with me.
Okay, you should be okay. Oh, we should.
Yes, I'm ready for an attack.
Oh no!
Okay, he's here. Wait, you can.
Oh really? Oh nice. I did see the comments about the new level, what was it 40 to 49 trade skill stuff, and I think it was 50 to 59 as well, wasn't it?
We'll call you Tarfy the Second.
I saw that on Discord a couple of days ago.
There we go.
That's quite cool. I'll be looking forward to that on Varsoon as well. It's nice to kind of fill in those gaps of the trade skill.
Oh, you're doing dinner.
Is it mush yet?
Faucets? What? Okay, is that for you? For the Home Depot people? Gotta get them homes decorated properly. My idea of a house decoration in game is place all of my quest items roughly around the outside. That's the extent of mine.
Then if you watch the new Halo TV show yet?
Not I.
I've seen it advertised on, is it Netflix or Sky? One or the other.
I don't know, it's on one of the American channels, I think. Or maybe it's Disney.
Yeah.
It's HBO, isn't it?
Yeah, it could be. Oh, it's good. I like it.
I'm going to have to have a look. I can get it. I'm just going to have
I
to
think
have a look.
there are only 3 episodes in, but yeah, I was worried because like just Halo has such a background to it.
Build out
but,
venues and
no, It
houses.
didn't instantly annoy me, so I'm happy with it.
It's kind of a cool idea
Kind of an
to
alternate
Is that how you
build
gauge?
things out in as a
Well,
collective
yeah.
rather than just solo.
If it
How long
annoys
did it take you to
me,
get annoyed?
okay.
If you can actually have a coherent collective vision of what you want to achieve.
It's definitely not for kids though. They don't hold that back. There's already that chicken in the sky over there.
Yeah, you know, I was watching the Oscars the other night when Will Smith gave Chris Rock a slap round the mush, and there was all this hoo-ha about it, and we don't condone violence, and this, that, and the other. They promote violence. They're a movie producer, you know what I mean? 99% of the violence in the world is, you know, portrayed by them guys.
If you didn't know Will Smith's name before the Oscars, you know that. I know our generation's all.
I mean, I don't condone it. I don't agree with what he did, you know, but at the end of the day, it's a little bit hypocritical when they start saying, oh, you know, we don't condone violence. Of course you do.
I didn't even get a curse for this one.
Yeah, I didn't know whether really the guys in the group wanted to necessarily be on stream, so I was trying to keep them quiet. Somewhat intentionally. They're a little bit louder in my ears than they probably are in yours, so. I'm still looking for a decent way of stopping it entirely.
I'm just giving old things something to do.
I used to be able to do it on when we were raiding on Kaladin. I had a nice little setup where I could stop the Discord sounds coming out through onto the stream basically. But for some reason it doesn't work anymore. The method I used to do, so I need to do some research into a new method. Yeah, I do use OBS. Yep.
What one was that? Was that agility?
Yep.
Wow.
I declined it so quick I didn't see it. Agility's okay. It's not as good as intelligence, but it's pretty damn good.
There used to be a way of like splitting it out into a separate like channel, so you could like. So I could still hear it, but then it didn't go out to the stream. But
Wastes, isn't it?
yeah, that method seems to have stopped
There's
working.
one in
So.
the jungle, one in the wastes.
My quest won't come up. However much I click on it, it's still showing me the solo. In my journal, I haven't seen it for a long time. It's still continuing to show me the solo, even though I'm clicking on the heroic.
Oh, I don't know.
So I have no idea. Now it's come alright. But no, it hasn't. It's still showing me.
Whee! Right, I guess we're off to the wastes.
You don't have too many things ticked or something, do you?
In the journal, I'm clicking on the orange quest, the heroic, but on the right-hand side, it's still showing me the solo. I've seen that before, but not for ages.
Maybe since you got bugged if we linked it, probably.
Yeah, it could be. So I'll just trust I'm completing things.
Do you still get that bug? I haven't seen it in years where if you went linked dead and came back, nobody would be moving for like 5 minutes. It's like you'd unsync with the server. You'd only see the last thing you did when you unlinked it.
No, I haven't seen that for ages either.
It's always a good one.
So yesterday I did the
What one are we doing here?
on 3 different
Ah,
tombs,
Warpwood.
and I ended up throughout the day getting about 10 or 11 exquisite chests, of
Oh, wow.
which only one
It's a master.
bore a Grandmaster.
Oh,
The
yeah.
rest was
That's
all
still good.
sort of just crap gear.
Doesn't sound
But
too bad.
today I did it on one tune, didn't even get one single exquisite chest. Not one.
You get 2 tomorrow. Is it Warpwood or Phantasmo?
Warpwood.
Awkward.
Sometimes RNGesus smiles down upon you, and sometimes he does not.
You know what?
Five
Yeah,
stars in one day on
yeah.
Monday.
It really does. I really believe that. Some tunes, my Dirge Draylin, he would win absolutely everything. His RNG was way above what it should have been. But these guys, they're just sort of, some are better than others. But, you know,
Wasn't there a story years ago where I think it was Warcraft or one of them?
Guaranteed a mace.
That,
That's
some guy was just being a
random.
complete douche 90% of the time. And the devs changed his RNG percent to be really crappy or crappier. And he found out somehow, or someone told him or something, and the devs got in big trouble for it.
that would be so awesome.
I must have to
Mace lover.
Somebody turns out to be a real arsehole.
I could listen to this.
That would be great though, wouldn't it? I mean, I've known people get banned for exploitation of the game, but
just being an asset.
I mean, they could make it part of the game, couldn't they? They could actually, you know, sentence you to X amount
What's going on
of time
back here?
in a prison cell or whatever.
I was going to say,
Shut
don't give
it!
me ideas in case you're listening. Give a stat that directly influences your RNG.
Yeah,
Oh, tank's gone one way, Flixer's gone the other.
I hope I really have got the quest and it's just not taking me to my bit. It's so weird. I can click on...
Do you want to relog?
No, I can click onto the OL quest and I can click back onto the solo, but it's
Oh.
not showing me the heroic.
Big horses.
Oh, I
Horses everywhere.
This purchasing is important anyway.
Exactly.
How many quests have you got up in your
That's what appearance gear's for, right?
quest log? Can you remove some of the quests in your quest log to make it show?
I can see your question. You have to do
Oh, someone was mentioning that a little bit ago, something about it being better per collection you completed, but only on the new collections, not existing VOV collections or something.
I think there was a time they tried doing smart loot, didn't they? You know, that you would always have a drop that was compatible to your race or type of character, you know.
They did that with Masters back in Invasion's Peak at some point.
Yeah, the patterns and stuff in VP were as well.
Yeah, that's right. And low level Masters and stuff you'll always get for your class. Like if you're farming down in like caves, the caves and crap. You get like a level 5 beast master.
The question is that how many collections you've completed in the past it gets better, or
Give everyone what they need all the time. It's
how many collections you
But I mean,
complete
that's where
after
the
you
community side of it
get
comes
the
in, because
adornment.
we've got a really good crew in our guild, and you know, if they get, like, for instance, if they get a Grandmaster that drops and it's not for their class, then
Okay, cool.
they'll offer it up for, you know, for somebody else who could use it to have it, rather than just put it on the broker.
I'm not doing too bad on the Vetrovia collections, to be honest.
Donated, so
I've done all the solo ones.
Most guilds do that with important spells.
I've completed some of the heroic ones, and I've made very good progress on the others. But I spent a lot of the expansion so far not really doing heroics, so it's only been in the last few weeks that I've actually had the opportunity to do some of them. So I've been kind of relying on the zombie dude in crap. What's that saying? God, I can't remember her name.
They cut off the Russian transactions and stuff. I was like, I didn't.
The cave out in the wastes.
So he can't buy. He can't buy a subscription. He can't do station cash for.
that'd be awesome, wouldn't it? You're gonna buy your gas and oil using station cash.
Yeah, that's where most of my heroic shinies have come from, to be
Not
honest.
plat. What's it called? Chrono could be the next big Russian
Yeah.
currency.
I mean, there's no way I'll finish
So
all
all
of
the
them.
Russian guys are on
It
Chrono,
won't happen.
They figure out a way around it.
To be fair, I could actually have a look on the broker and see whether I can spend any some money on finishing them off.
Oh yeah, there's quite a few non-official sellers that sell crypto for it.
But usually, my luck is terrible, and the ones I need are the ones that go for, you know, like 1,000,000 plat, whereas the ones I don't need are like 10 gold. Yeah, that type of. Oh, I get the feeling not everyone evac'd. Got 4 members of the group. We're missing 2. That's okay. We good?
After this last name, there's got to try and resuscitate our fire. Gone out.
In 2 lander. Bunny! Damn it! It's just RNG again, isn't it? Some people get lucky and they'll get like two of a shiny in like 1 week that you've never ever seen in your life. Ah! Someone didn't AoE quick enough. And all of the zombies came charging towards the healer.
Of course, the left littered on the way to the mill.
my power sucked away.
Yeah, well, I was trying to do something about that and I was dead.
Okay. We recovered. We're good.
Okay, Jungle, I'm just going to go do the fire. I'll call to someone when you're there.
A bag of soil. Get the 5 million shiny in the group after you buy. Yeah, probably. That sounds like solid lore to me. Where are we going? Oh, we're going to the jungle. Come to... Bang bong. Ziggy. Yeah, it is. Something we got to do in there? That's descent. No, that's a bit pain in the ass.
Nope, I will not look at your horse. Okay. Sorry, I held up all the shinies. Calling to somebody.
Me and there. Well, provided I'm in the right place. I'm somewhere anyway.
It worked.
So far, we've ploughed through this pretty quickly. One more zone to do for the weekly.
You zoned in already?
I think we're ready to go, yeah. Oh, I don't know. Are we on? Is it monkeys or the other one?
Not being able to check.
It's the other one, isn't it? The cannibals. It's the 3 things at the end.
I'm
so
here then.
it's
What's this one?
descent. That's the one.
It's so much fun in H2.
It's a very scripty one.
Yeah, I tried very early on in the expansion cycle to kind of find a pickup group for heroic ones. Granted, I didn't have much in the way of gear at that point. I was never fortunate enough to find a group.
Otherwise, it's just
Everybody seemed to kind of stick with the people they knew, early on. But, I was lucky, say a few weeks ago, a month ago or so. Ziggy, who's also streaming, happened to pop by and just invited me to a group. So. Oh, someone's found some friends. Dirge and a guild leader. You can make people group with you. You will group with me or you're out.
Can you guys hear my kids in the background?
Come back here, Zaggy Zag. With you need obols. Yeah, I was looking at the obol merchant yesterday actually, just to see whether there was anything I could buy yet, but I refrained from spending any because I don't really have that many. I think I had like 290, I think, or something like that yesterday when I was looking. Which, yes, technically I could have bought like the first item, first tier or whatever, but I was like, nah, I'll just hold off until I get some more. And then we'll probably get like the gloves or something, tier 2. I did one again, something I was talking about yesterday. Like the armor pieces are obviously far more expensive than the jewelry, and I was like, well, do I just suck it up and just go with the jewelry instead? But like, I really want the like the appearance of the new stuff. It would be nice to get that.
This is less zone, isn't it?
It is.
Yes.
Speedy, speedy.
Got a new record. We started just after 7. Yeah, good.
He's hoping no one permanently stands in the nest this week.
Moon raid is on at 8ish, I believe. So good.
Never mind, everybody's standing in there. Okay.
Might even swing it.
This is why people are now dead. Oh no. Wait. No, people are dead because they're all the way over there. What are you doing over there?
I've got degradation.
Great necro.
I think you should probably see a doctor about that or something.
Yeah.
You need cream for it.
It's called getting old, is what it is. The technical name for it is degradation.
Degradation of age.
Yeah.
God, I'm stuck in combat.
And just
Go
about
down.
everything else that goes with it.
You see, I am a vampire, so I never.
Yeah, that's the thing about, vampires. But it is a bit Dorian Greyish, isn't it? You know what I mean? You can't eat steaks.
I don't know why I'm running so slowly.
So, hey,
You can't eat steaks, vampires.
vampires, yeah. Get a steak through the heart.
Oh, such a man. I thought you were talking like a cool steak. Never mind. Get out here.
Yeah, I was
Technical
thinking.
issues with me.
To be fair, I was.
It was the wordplay thing that was what it was. Just trying to be smart. I like the old wordplay stuff. It's good. I mean, it's like, it was Monday, and I put up a picture of Bez from the Happy Mondays, just to say Happy Monday, and it went straight over everybody's head. 30. Wow.
No one would have admitted it, right?
Are the Happy Mondays a band or like a TV show?
They're a band.
Oh,
They're an indie band from the 90s, 80s, 90s.
Huzzah! Weekly done. What's that, please?
and we're all done in record time.
Ah, max health mitigation. That's no good to anybody except, tanks.
That was
Actually, better on
awesome,
this
my mate.
than I
Thank you
am
very
already.
much.
I need that hood. I've only greeted it by accident.
Alright,
That's
that's
Quick,
hold
what?
rapturous.
Get me shot. Oh, hello. That's the last one in that bag.
What did you need?
Oh, bloody hell. And it started a brand new collection.
That's it.
Plenty to go in that bag.
If I've got it, yell at me.
And plenty to go in that bag.
Oh, right.
Turnip.
Turnipo has it.
Have to sit down and look at all the loot.
Price for the hood, feet for hood.
Oh, no,
Send feet
Party.
pics. What?
No, he wants socks, not feet.
Yeah, you're right. He would. Yeah. Silly me.
Don't know if we're doing any other group stuff or whether that's.
No. Thank you all. I shall go swap to a sensible tune now.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to see
Here's
if
for
I
that.
can get in on some moon raid action.
Oh yeah, maybe. I gotta grab some food. I might be on then later.
Okie dokie. Thank you very much for the group, everybody.
Thank you.
Talk to you later. Bye bye.
Hi. What was that group? Right, what did we get from a loot perspective? Because I really wasn't paying attention to loot. It was just like greed, whatever, just greed. I don't care. We'll sort it out later. One-handed, no good. Self-mitigation cloak. I mean, no good to me, but I don't know what my berserker's wearing, so that might be good for that one. That might be good for the berserker or for the dirge. I need the upgrades. I know. I really should do. It's like I'm going in there with like a few pieces of solo gear still, and just like greed. I don't care, greed. Oh. Oh, I'm still wearing the 305 resolve thing. Too worried about that. For the sake of 5. Another damn wand. Flipping DPS and AoE auto. That's cool. No, I don't have any character that'll be useful on. What's that? A one-handed skewer? Block and mitigate. Again, maybe. No, we don't need multiple of them. More flipping. No. Leather armor. No, I've got no leather armor wearers. How did you, John? Take the potency. Oh, well, what? Are you talking about the... What are we talking about? The weapon? Yeah, I could do actually. I'll tell you what I'll do is we will swap the weapon. I have a plan. Please hold for just 2 secs while we swap out bloody 5 adornments, because, you know. God, I wish there was a quicker way to do this. Right. And then I'm going to swap that piece of jewellery. Technically, it had the same potency resolve on. It's a casting speed one rather than a mellow one. Yeah, currently I'm on just the crappy tier 7 grates.
Nothing's cozier than a nice hot forge.
Which contain absolutely no upgrades, really, so... Or, to be fair, it's upgrades to, like, 1 slot or something on the character. But... rolling the dice to get 1 item out of it. Just, what's the point? Yeah, I think as soon as I hit tier 7 for the first time, like 3 or 4 weeks ago, I think I bought 1 crate then, and that was it. I didn't bother after that because I was just curious to see what would get out of it. We got haste multi-attack plate armor. No, not good for me. Got 315 resolve. That might be good for the berserker. Again. No, we don't want leather. No, we don't want cloth. Casting speed reuse. Yes. And swap out stupid. Casting speed reuse is a bit of a weird one, isn't it? Need every single piece at 335 to get to tier 13. Where'd you get 335 stuff? Does that... Do you even get that from Heroic 2s, or is that raid only? I assume that's raid only. Yeah, okay. I thought it probably was. Thank you for the follow. John. Okay, as we're just swapping some haste and weapon damage, casting speed and reuse, might actually equip these guys and lose the casting speed on those temporarily. Just because, again, it's more potency. It's technically an upgrade from this character. I think we'll do that. Best advice. Yeah, that's true. Get into the habit of doing that every... I'm still pretty bad at that. I do the overseers fairly consistently. And to be fair, the familiar I'm currently using is maximum level, so... I'm still waiting on. Obviously, the new familiar season's not too far off, is it? I don't think so. We got here reuse and ability mod on a 310 resolve. Nice. Swapping out the silly mitigation increase. That replaces the ability mod we just loosed by swapping out the boots. So we were no worse off there. It's exactly the same as what I'm wearing. Leather armor again. Ah, oh, only 300 resolve. That's a Dreadfell one as well. Okay, so after all that, we've got 2 spare bits that I don't need for this character that my Berserker might be able to make use of, if not the Dirge, that I'm playing extremely casually. You're on free to play. Ah, okay. What level are you, I suppose? I mean, you can happily play the game free to play up until like probably up. Wow, what is the maximum level for free to play? Is it 100? And maybe it'd be 100, wouldn't it? I think up to and including, assuming you've bought no expansions, up to and including AOM. Altar of Malice, I think. So, which is 95 to 100. So I think 100 will be the max level for free to play, assuming you don't buy any expansions at all. So completely free. Yes, if you buy the expansions, that's the thing, isn't it? I say I was thinking like completely free, not buy anything. Which probably means you also won't have mercenaries. I think you actually have to buy at least one expansion to get the mercenary unlock these days. I think. I'm a bit hazy on that one. Oh, you can use mercenaries. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Mercenaries. That's okay. We know what you mean. Speaking of. Oh, 5 days on mine. Hurry up! Level up faster, you pesky harbinger. Go, go, go. Ooh. I technically do have a warden on this. In fact, on this server. Where is it? There he is! Level 95. I've not played him in about 10 years. And even when I did play him, I played him like basically solo. It was more for the trade skill than it was the adventure back then. So I don't really remember much about playing a Warden, to be honest. Except their mythical looks cool. Then Yakesha happened, yeah. My only experience of Yakesha, to be fair, is from Paladin. That's the only time I've ever zoned into Yakesha. Never did it. I didn't really do any raiding during the original TSO, and I only did very little solo and group content. I kind of got. I didn't like that expansion. I bought it. I played a little bit of it. I got a bit bored of it quite quickly when it was first released. And I sort of stopped playing, and I took a break really until the until Sentinel's Fate. Yeah.
Has anyone told you about our new retirement savings programs?
Right. Are these items any good for this character? Yes. That's an affirmative. EverQuest. Yeah. About the weapon. Mitigation block. Kind of didn't really want to drop the old haste and DPS. To be fair, I'm well over on the haste. But more damage, more resolve, more potency. Oh, I've got to do it, really. I've got to do it. Good news! TPS mod is useless. Okay. I mean, it can't be completely useless, surely. I suppose it only affects melee attacks, doesn't it? Unless I don't really play melee classes properly, to be honest. I suppose on this server, in this content, I guess it would be useless because most of your damage output comes from abilities, not from hitting things with weapons. Which DPS doesn't affect. No, it's pretty poor. Compared with playing on the TLE servers, where obviously the content is the earlier content, where actually auto attack is not too bad. That's one of those things that's changed quite a bit over the years, hasn't it? At one point in time, the auto attack was absolute god mode, and then it just fell into oblivion, and your abilities were the only way to do damage. Yeah, proper auto attack timing, and the fact that your auto attacks actually positively noticeably contributed to your damage output, like close to 50-50. So you really noticed the impact to your overall damage numbers when you mistimed things. I want to say I was going to say Sentinel's Fate raiding on my troop back in the day, like when it first came out, that expansion. Pretty sure auto attack was still pretty good back then. And that was one expansion I actually raided on a troop instead of the Templar because the guild I was in at the time needed it. Which was an interesting experience. They were never like god modes of damage output or anything, but yeah, I'm pretty sure back then, like the damage numbers of the bards in general were a decent chunk of it was from auto attacking, so which is a shame. There you go. Probably another casualty of the ever inflatable numbers that we currently have to deal with. Oh, with the bards, it was like, yes, you know, for this fight, you must have your noxious thing up. For this other fight, right, we need to have the elemental one up, and I assume that's probably not even much of a thing anymore. Like pissing off the heat. Oh, or because of the warding effect or something. Speaking of Dirge, I thought I'd hop over to mine and carry on with the solo shenanigans. Trying to get this freaking signature timeline done eventually. Oh, that was weird lag. that's just like a massive troll, isn't it? Excuse me, I'm trying to harvest the shiny, please. Thank you. How are we doing? Okay, just need a few more hands. One more. Okay. Ah! Hello, zombies. Hello, zombies. Bye-bye, zombies. Shiny. Right, we need one more ward. Done. Collect copper tablets. Oh, these are out here, aren't they? Right, I saw the shiny and wanted it. A tiny toothless dog. Poor dog. I don't really know why I'm kind of leveling the Dirge and finishing the timeline, to be honest. Not sure I'll get the opportunity to play it much. I just thought having a third one to do solos with or something might be useful at some stage. I will be playing on the Varsoon server, yep. At least I will be attempting to when it launches. Yes. How long we play on it for, how long we stick with it, is probably a little bit dependent on rule sets and things that it eventually launches with, like how long each expansion is going to be, for example.
11 fives.
11 fives are 55. I learnt that in school, Michael. Hey, Michael, thank you very much for your sub. Always appreciated. How are you doing on this fine Friday evening? No Quo. I know, I quite agree with you. Just say no to Quo. You're a bad boy. Makes you do things that you don't want to do. Roger that, my Dutch. Thank you for stopping by, keeping me company this evening. Have fun with your EQ2 later. So many bullets. Yeah, absolutely. A bullet storm, you might say. What was that shiny I saw? Yes. Brass cauldron. Damn Skippy, Michael. Damn Skippy. Shinies are your friend. Search Warpwood Cairnlands for other unusual undead activity. Slay entire clutches of dreadful coven witches. Loot scrolls and times. Not entire clutches of witches. God. Sounds a bit mean. Does. There they were, just minding their own business, practicing their witchcraft, and I come along and slay entire clutches of them. Who knew, though, that a group of witches was called a clutch? There you go, see, you learn things new every day. Gentle diplomacy. I think aggressive diplomacy was the only answer. I'm not sure whoever designed the quest had gentle diplomacy in mind, sadly. Okay, it's that quest done. Now, I think the update for the Warpwood Cairnlands is here. Somewhere, maybe? Ah, there we are. Slay severed crawlers and neocraft brutes. I don't know. I don't think so. Not Vanguard, anyway. To be fair, I didn't play much of Vanguard. I played a bit during the beta period, just before official release. I don't remember it from there. But I didn't really put much time into it, so... Yeah, I think at the time it was kind of being beta tested and came out of release. I was actually actively playing EQ2, and I did test it, and they were so kind of, at the time they were really similar in how they played. And I was, as I say, I was kind of actively playing EQ2, so it kind of seemed a bit pointless. playing both. Rah! Hello, Rot. What a name.
No. Mm-mm.
Search for the 5 red pearls hidden in the walls of the accursed chantry. Ooh. Big Bob 5. 3, 4. The ground. 5. Oh no, I've been locked in place. What will I do? I was a Vanguard, was it? Let's find diplomacy. Diplomats will use their influence to convince or bribe their way into areas, quests, and even speaking with the king. So it sounds like it was probably more of a skill thing, like every character had a certain level of diplomacy.
I don't think so.
Why am I... Where's my mount gone? Wait, why am I still not on my mount? What the feck is going off here, please? Bloody birds. Right, there we go. Fly! Lots of present. I guess it was never updated, just left. To be fair, those old wikis can sometimes be useful after the fact. Myself and Genetic were looking at the Paragon one the other day, after we'd finished playing Predecessor. Just looking at all the characters that used to be in the Paragon game before it was closed down, and kind of comparing it against Predecessor and what characters they've got so far. Thank you, Wiki. Right, let's go and hand these quests in. Upset the witches and player mount get stitches, indeed. I think it was something to do with that, the last part of that quest where you get rooted in place. You're meant to be sacrificed or something in some spell, but it doesn't work. But I think the mechanics behind rooting you in place kind of dismount you or something weird. Shenanigans. Bing bong. So many random house items. Too many use of the word clutches. To fall into their orbit. Sphere of influence? Lap. Yes. That will do nicely. Good job, Pickled Possum. Comes in here, drops the useful bombs. I like it. Right. What we gotta do now? Venture to Shattered Monolith Cay. Okay, that's one of the islands. Gather natron along Emberline's beach. Gather sage. Okay, that's kind of over there and down. Gather water from cacti in Cairnlands. Hunt amorphous splotches at the pond. Hunt graveyard plunderers. Ugh. Thank you for the follow, Possum. Just thinking of starting this game for the first time ever. Warning! New player alert. Yeah. Go for it. I mean, you have the opportunity to do so for free for a while. Give it a go. See whether it's something you want to commit to longer term. Ooh, she 36 months. Thank you, sir, for the prime sub. Friday. Abso-freaking-lutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Best day of the week. Except the weekends. Right, we need to find some cacti. Where are the cacti? can't remember exactly what they look like. I've done this quest multiple times, I still can't remember. Aha! Is that one there? Yes. Okay. That wasn't what I was expecting with cacti, but yep. It glows. Just look for the glowy. What are you up to on this Friday evening, Mr. Hoosh? Other than eating your weight in chicken and rice. That's a lot. Poker nights and drink tomorrow. Less drinking, more poker, hopefully. Also, I fear for your wallet if there is too much drinking. Ah, that's right. Friendly practice. Right, cacti done. Next on the hit list, amorphous splotches. Self-luminescent wasn't in the Cactus for Dummies manual I checked. Yeah, it's definitely a new one. You walk into a garden centre and ask for a cactus that glows. They'd probably think you were a bit bonkers. I almost walked into the names then. Old Launch Door. That wouldn't have gone so well. I think I would have gone splat at that point. This character isn't really geared up for killing the named. So. Got a bit of work to do on him for that before then. Right. Splotches killed. Next. Okie dokie, Michael. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you again for the sub. Enjoy your nom noms. I'm looking for undying tormentors. Is that the floating skeletons? Yes, it is. These buggers. Come down here, please. Don't make me shoot arrows in you. Fine. But what was I going to say? Oh, Pickled Possum, if you're still here, if you do pick up the game or whatever, if you've got any questions, just let us know. It's usually either myself or someone else in chat. It's, been playing the game for a long time. We'll probably be able to answer any questions you have. Right. That's all the stuff around the beach done. All of the floating skeletons. We just need 2 more clumps of sage. Which I can see from here. Right, that's that little island done. And then the last one on the list before we go and hand in is visiting Shattered Monolith Cay, which is this island here you can see in front. I don't know what we need to do here. Destroy disordinate stones. Which I assume is these. Hiya! Oh, interestingly, you destroy one stone and then another stone pops out of it. Just wanted the shiny, really. That was all. Give us to me your shinies. A pet rock. What a great name for a collection item. Everybody needs a pet rock. How are we doing? One more. Ah. I don't think there's too many more quests out in this zone. Basically the NPCs I'm doing quests for at the moment, I think will eventually, probably in the next quest or two, send me into the solo zones that are accessible via this zone. Solo instances, I suppose I should say. Shiny! Oh. Used exorcist satchels on spectral bandits in phantasmal shades. Ah, there we go. That's the one of the solo zones. Oh, excuse me. What have we got? Locate the ceremony at the beach near the decaying copse. Yes, I know where that is. What was the other one? Burn the arcane bone fetishes in Thornbone Wood. I can do that. It's one of these little islands down the bottom here. Ooh. Burn, baby, burn. Got a tree chasing me. It's not every day you can say that out loud, is it? I'm not you again. Go away. Right, that's that one done. Now this ceremony at the beach, I believe, is just on this little bit of beach here on the corner. Use some magical potion that turns me into a ghostly being. I'll wait for all the blah 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 to finish. We begin. Hocus pocus, alakazam. No, I don't even know what that's saying. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce that. Those are just someone's rolled their face on the keyboard. Oh, look, it gave me some chameleon cacti for my house. Not very considerate. Let's slay dreadful witches. Not more witches. And obtain muted sunstones by hunting bandits, and obtain necrophased blood from brutes or wildlings. I found some bandits. There's a lot of them here. And a shiny. Necrophased blood. Here we are. All of the things. And a shiny. It's like a bonus. Floating skulls. Cool. That was easy. We like those quests. Just look AoE and get rid of some. Let's get rid of some witches, shall we? Imagine the ones over here have probably respawned by now. I'm sort of doing these quests just to make sure that if I'm going to go into the solo zone, I'm doing all the quests I can while I'm in there. Gotta love a good blue AoE. How we doing? No, still got more to kill. Oh, that one's... I wasn't going to kill that one, but he sat right next to a shiny, so... How to fight fire with fire. Uh-huh. Okay, rather than waiting for them to respawn, there are more witches over in this direction. As noted by the green flames in the distance. That's the witch's way of saying, hello, we're over here. We're doing right. 2 more grave stalkers, and then we are done. Damn it! There's another shiny there. Slay a dreadful deadweaver. Oh, you mean like this one? Hello. No? You'll never catch me! Oh, watch out. Random werewolf spawnage. He just disappears down into there, doesn't he? Interestingly, the quest text says the lichen-infected witch ran towards the area surrounding the ancestral crypt of Zetosia. That isn't the ancestral crypt of Zetosia. The Zetosia one's over here. Right, I'm not going mad. Yeah, that's what that one is, Zaphon. I mean, it's sort of in the same area-ish. Sort of. It's not a million miles away. Okay, someone done. Set the vampire snare at the southeast corner of Forlorn Cemetery. Everyone loves snaring a good vampire. Random vampire forgets who he is and what he was doing. What was the ring? Ring of Foresight. I mean, considering I'm wearing absolute rubbish at the moment, anything is an upgrade. Speak with Plibic, a random talking mushroom. Enter Mangavi Wastes, Phantasmal Shades. There we go. And we have 2 quests to do in Phantasmal Shades. Time to break out the mercenary, I think. Haven't got a current expansion mercenary for this character yet, so using an old healer one. These missions, I think. We care about the weekly and the daily for the time being. Find Ball Tree's ghost minion Devourer in Phantasmal Shades. Who is next? 3 out of 10. He does like saying that. Right, that's one quest done. Mercenary, what are you wearing currently? Crappy crate stuff. Oh, what did I do? Oh, I hate these Wisplings. Pain in the ass. Ouch! Miku, big friend. Hello, big friend. Oh, here comes bigger friend. Biggest friend. An exquisite chest. It's in the box. A Shadow Knight Master. I saw death and was like, "Oh, could that be a dirge?" Oh wait, no. If it was a dirge, I'd be able to use it. Oh well, something for the broker. Hades. Numbers on that spell almost made me spit out my food. Yeah. What were they anyway? 72 billion. Really numbers indeed. Unless you're talking in trillions. I don't get out of bed unless it's trillions, you know. Yeah, doing good as well. How are you doing? I'll take now what? Bloody Wisplings. Sod off. Yeah, this is the Visions of Vetrovia expansion on the live servers. This is one of the solo instances that's kind of part of the signature timeline. This is like the third time I've run through this stuff. Already done it on the Templar and the Berserker, so just very slowly doing it on the Dirge as well. Just so I've got a bit of variety to choose from. Gives me something to do until the end of May when Varsoom server launches. This. Give her the Prime sub. Next TLE server, that's right, yep. May the 24th. I'll probably play at the start. I think it's one of those, it's really going to depend on how long the content goes on for, who's playing, just, I don't know, how well it all fits together, I suppose. Whether we see it out and see it through to the Desert of Flames or end up quitting early, I don't know. The only two changes we know of is the inheritance merchants for the heritage quest items are not going to be a thing. And it's going to be a free trade server. That's the only two differences we know about so far. We still don't really know for certain, for 100% certainty, where it's going to start, whether it will start at Shattered Lands or whether it will start at like Kingdom of Sky, like the PvP server did, and how long between expansions it's going to be. Those haven't officially been confirmed yet. I'm still hopeful that it will be less than 16 weeks. I kind of hope they go back to 12 weeks between expansions at the absolute maximum, preferably less. Actually, preferably have a variable number depending on the expansion. Yeah, free trade's going to be an interesting one. I've never really played on a free trade server before. Obviously, there have been a couple in the past. most people seem relatively optimistic about the concept of free trade, so I will reserve my judgment, but cross my fingers. I don't remember the like lockout time as being a particular problem on Paladin, at least. I think most stuff was just like 18 hours, so you could do it almost every day if you wanted to. Obviously, the raiding was a little bit different. I guess that was probably more like 3 days on average. Which was okay for the most part. I guess, again, that's a little bit dependent on the expansion. If you've got enough zones to rotate between. Yeah, we'll gear out almost an entire raid force. Oh look, it's the mounts, which I've already got. Take the weapon though, even if it is a mace. Nope, I've done that wrong. Hang on. That again. Take it off of one item, stick it back on the same item. Yeah, that's genius. Good job. Oh. Whoop. Guess we're not flying. Shiny! Enter Akashic Never There, Ballin Tree Repository via Mangavi Wastes. This is the Find the Golden Skull. You're gonna come back and play another brig, Diz. Get that Ratonga Brigand on the go again. Obtain the Golden Skull. Recover Tavian Faust's stolen memories. You're meant to be getting some sort of FAQ thing on the new server at some point. Sometime between now and it launching. So hopefully we'll get answers to the questions. Assume you're referring to New World. I mean, as it stands, we'll probably still get it on the day of launch. We were joking about that yesterday. You never know, we might be pleasantly surprised and get it like next week. There's nothing to do in Desert Flames. If that flipping expansion goes on for 16 weeks, we're all frickin' doomed. Yeah, a lot of people have kind of. I mean, I've said that before as well. Like, have Desert Flames as the almost the mid content for Shattered Lands, so they're part of the same cycle. It's just half and half each. That would maybe just about work. Again, I would still like it to start in Kingdom of Sky or EOF, preferably EOF to be honest. I think that would solve a lot of problems. Yes, exactly. It fills in so many of the holes that there are when you start at Shattered Lands. A lot of the level 20 to 30 stuff is just absolute garbage at the beginning until you get Butcher Block. Just fills in the timeline nicely. Plus, then people can start in Greater Fade Arc if they want to. It's also much better for trade skillers as well, I think. Starting in the EOF, again, fills in more of the gaps. Ah! Done. Finished with Mangavi Wastes on this third Dirge now. Whew. I really need to call back and empty my damn bags as well. I think that's like 2 play sessions worth of crap in them built up.
Hail and
Go on, take a look at the stock. You'll never beat this price in the city, I guarantee it.
Are you interested in qualifying for a heavy line of
Shared
farming
bank.
and livestock?
Damn it. Got the mercenary again. In God's name did I put henchman gear in the bank? What No. What my brain was thinking that day.
Happiness is an invention that doesn't blow up in your face.
La da da dee. Okay.
This is an invention that does.
Greetings, friend traveler. We have the finest supplies to fill your